Hey everybody and welcome back. Hope your guys' day is going good so far. Just a couple things here. So apparently Xbox One has been confirmed or almost confirmed that it's going to be the next backwards compatibility game for the Xbox One. Because allegedly Microsoft have provided an update following the recent reports that Red Dead Redemption might be available. And he says Microsoft tests all Xbox 360 games with our emulator to ensure a quality experience across a bunch of titles. Due to an error, some of the games currently in test were accidentally made available. So obviously there's pictures there that said apparently back on Xbox One, telling fans that basically it's going to be announced soon. So he said Herb told fans this is not a leak nor an indicator if or when a game is coming to backwards compatibility. In the latest Xbox One dashboard update, we will now allow all Xbox 360 games to show up in game hubs. So I don't know if that's just going to be like a damage control thing or if it's actually going to be playable on the Xbox One. Who knows? But I look forward to seeing Red Dead Redemption available on there. I mean, I still own it for PlayStation 3, but it'd be really cool to see that game come out for the Xbox One. Alright, so apparently Uncharted 4 gameplay looks like, allegedly, it's the game that PS4 promised us, 3 years later. And I watched this 15-minute gameplay video roughly. It was like Madagascar or something. And it featured Sully, Drake, and newcomer Sam Drake. And seeing what's basically out there. And it looks really, really good, honestly, in my opinion. Like, there were some small things, but graphically, this game blows, like, every other PlayStation 4 game out of the water. It's not even fair. Like, Naughty Dog knows how to showcase the PlayStation 4, especially in the graphics department. And they're always trying to push the console to the limits. So, that's really, really cool that this game looks good. I'm not really gonna say much about it. If you guys want to watch it, it's in the link down below. And I want to hear what you guys think about it. And then at the end of the article, they says, I wonder what it would look like in 4K. It already looks freaking really good in 1080p, so 4K, this game would look so beautiful in 4K. Other than that, that's about it. It basically, like it says, the PlayStation 4 has promised us. It's because they promised us that they would have this good graphic games in sooner, but it didn't come out yet, and this looks to be the first game that's coming out that's going to have those quality graphics that PlayStation has promised us before. Like when they were going to announce the whole PlayStation thing at the experience. Alright, moving on to the last piece of news. Phil Spencer is not too happy about Xbox One and a half. This is what he had to say. He says, I'm not a big fan of Xbox One and a half. If we're going to move forward, I want to move forward in big numbers. He said it doesn't have any inside knowledge about PlayStation's plans or rumors currently circulating, but he said for us, our box is doing well, it performs, it's reliable, the servers are doing well. If we're all going to go forward with anything, like I said, I want to be really substantial change for people to upgrade. Yes, Phil Spencer, I could not have said that better myself, to be honest with you. I agree with Phil Spencer 110%, because like he said even, they're not going to upgrade the Xbox One just to have it play 4K Blu-rays and Netflix. And maybe make the games a little more stable. But he said their Xbox is doing fine. There's no need to upgrade. It's selling pretty well. Everything's going great with them. But Sony, the rumors anyways, are speculating that they're basically trying to upgrade the PlayStation 4 so maybe games will run more stable at 1080p 60 frames per second. Alright, that's cool. But I'm sure that somewhere down the line they're going to force you to buy the PlayStation 4 to play virtual reality on it. So people that just bought a PlayStation 4 are going to be really pissed off, and it's not going to go over well with Sony, I don't think. Now that people are going to say, oh no, Sony's not going to do that, well, I guarantee you they will somewhere down the line where they'll say, oh, VR will perform better on the new PlayStation 4. You're basically going to split the market, and the question begs, is it going to be a graphically change in the games? Are you going to get better graphics and more stuff to do on the next version of PlayStation? Or is it just going to be the same game across the board? I have no idea. But, like what Phil Spencer said, they're not going to make another console unless it's substantial. Like, it's going to have maybe 12 gigs of RAM, and it's going to have a really good processor and CPU and everything that you would need in a console to upgrade. They're not just going to throw in a shoehorn console that is going to sell for, I don't know, $400, $500 again, just to feel like you need a new console because these ones are already basically dated. There's no reason to upgrade these consoles right now. Like, yes, it's 4K nice. Of course it is. Is it necessary? Not really. But I don't know why these companies feel that, like, especially Sony, if the rumors are true, I'm not saying they are, I'm not saying they aren't. But why do we need to get 4K? It's not even a standard thing yet. You know, I was debating buying a 4K TV recently, but I kind of went against it because what is actually available to me that's in 4K right now that I can't get in 1080p? You know, like I could play my PC on there because the GTX 970 can play games in 4K. Alright, well, I'm not going to hook up my PC to a TV every single time I want to play a game, you know? And a lot of the TVs don't upscale, but they do once in a while, but it still is 1080p game. It's not substantially different at all, or if any. So yeah, I personally feel like they don't need to upgrade the console at all until they're going to do another console. I thought I heard somewhere, and maybe I read it, there probably won't be another console till 2019, which is more than enough. That's 7 years in between, or 6 years I should say, in between the console release, and that will be a pretty good life cycle for these consoles, especially because they're already maxed out. Alright guys, that's all I want to talk about in this video. Make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.